Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it's the 12th of December 2023. Quick favour to ask of you as always, and that's if you wouldn't mind please subscribing to the channel. That'd be a big help, appreciated, so please do click the button if you would. Today, excuse me, some top class prog, right? It's the Chronicles of Father Robin. Bit of a long one this. The Chronicles of Father Robin. The Songs and Tales of Airoea, Book 2, Ocean Traveller, right? And Book 1 came out just a few weeks ago and was excellent. Excellent progressive rock concept. This is Book 2, so Part 2 of what is a trilogy, and this one is Ocean Traveller, all right? Now, as I say, Book 1 was superb. There's a video of it on the channel, video review on the channel. I'll put a card up the top so you can check it out if you'd like to. And the question being, does Book 2, this Ocean Traveller, does that follow suit? Is this top class as well? And the answer is most certainly a resounding yes. Right? The story continues in Book 2 with our Father Robin travelling further through the world of Airoea, and this time he leaves the forest and he goes out on a sea-based adventure, which includes an underwater city before finding himself on a grand reef and in something of a pickle. That's briefly the story, you know, the unfolding concept across this three-parter. And musically, it's all proper classic progressive rock. Everything that you want is there. All the right elements are there, all presented and delivered expertly. And it sounds really fresh and like it does on Book 1. Very pleasurable listen, particularly as if I did. You're of that generation that grew up on prog in the 1970s, when concept albums like this were well, they reigned supreme, didn't they? What have we got track-wise? Well, Over West Winds starts it off. Our hero journeys off to a soft pastoral, mostly acoustic number. Some nice gentle organ swirls going on and keys in the background, all a little bit folksy. Airoea and the Underwater City is next, and this splits into two parts. Part 1 being sort of a gentle, atmospheric style thing, which conjured up in my mind images of being underwater, which is what it's all about, I suppose, really, isn't it? And you'll get that if you listen to it. And then Part 2 comes in as an instrumental passage, progging it all up nicely. All excellent use of various keyboards, and it's one to lose yourself in, I'd say. Ocean Traveller, title track, comes up next, and here's Father Robin's being transported on the back of a giant turtle, no less. More glorious and engaging progressive rock of the most highest order, which continues onwards with Lady of the Waves, where Robin runs into a sea nymph. And the pacing here builds up nice and slowly, and particularly towards the end of the song where it bursts out again into some classic beefed up prog. Green Refreshments, this is my favourite. Here Robin meets some small creatures who live in water trees, would you believe? And this is a thumping prog rocker. Check out the flute in particular that flows through it, and amongst all the changing tempos, some glorious riffing and prominent bass lines, thumping drumming. It's just outstanding stuff. Outstanding, it really is. And then it all closes up with Grand Reef, majestic, bombastic, classic prog. More of that tasty flute going on, crashing chords, riffs, spectacular guitar bursts. That melodic bass is prominent throughout. The drumming, we've got a little mini synth solo that's so well placed. What can we describe the Grand Reef as? The whole album really. It's kind of like Minstrel in the Gallery, Jethro Tull with A Farewell to King's Rush, excuse me, with any Yes album that you like from the 1970s, Relay, Close to the Edge, you name it. That's what this album sounds like to me in summary. And as for the story that's unfolding, the concept, the Grand Reef closes with with our Robin in a bit of a cliffhanger. You know, he gets captured by the occupants of this grand reef, and they seem set on sacrificing him. So we'll have to wait for book 3 to see how that cliffhanger unfolds. But until then, book 2, you know, Ocean Traveller, so good in that tradition of good old progressive rock concept albums, and it's excellent that you know, that history and genre is kept going so well today in this. Usual formats available, you know, you've got your CD, download, stream, vinyl and all that, which you can get from the Father Robin Bandcamp page, as you can book 1. I'll put a link to that in the description underneath the video, so you can go and have a listen and pick it up in whatever your format you fancy. It's highly recommended stuff. It's just so well done. So that's it. That's the Chronicles of Father Robin, the Songs and Tales of Airoea, Book 2, Ocean Traveller. Please subscribe to the channel before you go. That'd be superb. And as always, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and take care.